Up. I'm live. Hi, everyone. I'll have a few minutes early, but that's because I want to talk before it starts. This is the 27-hour stream that I'm not going to be around for all 27 hours of, because look after yourself first and foremost, right? 27 hours in a row would be ridiculous, especially considering I've already been up for a number of hours at this point. But the stream will be live, and I will be around for most of it. So yeah, apparently in changing how chat looks on one of the scenes, it's changed it on all of them. But whatever. Chat's a little bit smaller now on the main screen. I can fix that at a later point. But the timer for the I'm still recovering from being sick. Maybe even still sick. I honestly have no clue what's going on anymore with my body. The timer does not start until the top of the hour, so there's still a couple minutes. However, just to be prepared for it, I am going to run a command. Is that the command? That's the command. Okay. The bot is good to go. I wrote up a script that will, put things in chat and do stuff and all that. But, yeah. I'm already being told to hydrate. Wonderful. Alright, so we're going to start off with some GTA creator work, because I have a track that I was working on, but yeah. Busted nut. I take no responsibility for you being sick. Anyway, you remember those goals? They've been updated for one last time, and the face cam goal has returned. I don't see that ever being met, and Evil is running the commands. But yeah, if you guys in general, not just everybody who's here currently, but just you manage to hit that face cam goal, I'll be amazed. I'll be amazed if the vlog one is amazed. And yes, I will do I will do a driving vlog. It will not be me first person. I mean, if we hit the $5,000 goal somehow as well, maybe then. But that would be it. Shut up, Dingle. But yeah, everything's unblurred. There's a I hate this. There's a satisfactory playthrough that was previously fuzzed out. It was going to be update 8, and then they released the video yesterday, I think it was, that said that they're updating the UE5 for update 8, and no, never mind that. We're sticking with update 7 because I'll be waiting until next year to do update 8. But yeah, otherwise the goals are pretty much the same. But yeah. Yeah, it was 3. Apparently I didn't fuzz it out enough because Dingle figured out that 1250 was a Fallout 3 playthrough. I've never left the vault. I have played the game for like half an hour, never left the vault. So, yeah. He got 27 hours to. Well, actually, he got till the end of the month, but just for dramatic effect, he got 27 hours to meet these goals. Get at it, I guess? I don't know. Any second now, the bot should be messaging chat saying that we're beginning the official 27-hour count. So yeah, this image is, of course, available underneath exclamation point goals, which Evil listed not too long ago. I need to cough again. Yes, this is the 27-hour stream, Dingle. It starts roughly now. I say roughly because it should have started, but the bot hasn't messaged chat. Bot? What gives? Sure, let's start off with Debugging the bot immediately. That's a great way to do this. Errors? Oh, there's an error. Yeah, no, it's repeating every second. Oh, I forgot a closing bracket. Okay, that makes sense. There it is. I just forgot a bracket, that's all. The message is a little late, but 27 hours has begun. If you want to see what the current time left is, I'm not going to have anything up on screen. Just run 3 years. Right there. Simple as that. Nice, Dingle. Someone stole an hour off you. Yeah, it's next week, Evil. It's not tonight. It's next week when the Australian Grand Prix is going on. Definitely. Alright, shall I load up GTA? I think we've gotten all the crap out of the way, and also it's officially started, so let's get rolling, shall we? It's already been like 2 minutes. So yeah, I am going to start this off with GTA. Your clocks just went forwards. Of course, Geeson. Europe being like 2 hours, or 2 weeks offset from the US. At least we're back in sync in terms of the normal time difference, instead of being an extra hour off. Let's see, over here. You? Why are you enabled? Wait, are you? No. That was enabled from earlier. You. Yay! That's fair enough, Evil. It's fine, Dingle. Good enough. Yeah, I don't know why, Geeson. It just... whatever. I've unlocked a new gift. Oh, boy. And by the way, Evil. You mentioned how I don't sound as sick. Yeah, it's... I don't know if I'm still sick or if I'm just recovering, but, something's going on. So if I mute a bunch to cough, that's why. Or if you hear me coughing, that's why. I try to mute, but, you know, sometimes it just sneaks in. No, I'm going into the creator, Geeson. I'm solely solo stuff, not multiplayer. I won't be going online until GTA Racing starts. Huh, nice, Dingle. I don't sound totally better? Yeah. Well, in theory, what was a head cold will do that to you. I still don't know that it was for sure or not. Is there another new one, or is it just the same one as a couple of weeks ago, Geeson? Oh, yeah, no. That's honestly part of why I don't know what the deal is, because I do have seasonal allergies, and... is it that? Is that what's still screwing up my sinuses? I don't know. Could be. Yeah, Dingle, that's the one I was talking about. I haven't personally seen that, but, yeah. If anybody hasn't seen this track yet, you got a bit of a glimpse at the main feature of it. But here, let's go for a lap. This turn isn't really much in most cars. It keeps it relatively close to the mountain, which is over there. This car doesn't have the most grip, because its spoiler doesn't do anything! So you like my smoothing? It's very colorful. And again. It's colorful for the moment. I can fix most of the colors. Actually, I should be able to get all of them because they're all right there. That's purely just for making it easier to see alignment and everything. Don't even remember entirely how this track goes, but then there's this. I want to make that smoother, so I might redo it from scratch. Yeah, that's a lap. No curb boosting on the straights. But leave the colorful blending, it looks nice. I might tweak it, but still leave it, like, colorful. Just spam the respawn sound super loud and on repeat. Oh. Good. I mean, Tingle. Does it look like... Does it look like cough? Does it look like I have any propping beyond the basic layout done? Because, spoiler alert, I do have a little bit. Just a little. Work in progress. Yeah, with this, I wanted to smooth this out. Because it's quite aggressive. I don't know how easy I'm going to be able to smooth it out, though, without rebuilding it. I have to remember how I was doing this as well. Go back to... Reset. Hate this. Using keyboard doesn't help. There we go. What's up, kiosk? I think if I made this like 17.5, it might blend well. Emphasis on might. What would it even be? Like right there, I think? Oh, is it Geeson? That's good to know. I never really was affected by it myself, but even still. I don't have a lot of room to transition, to do transition smoothing, but every little bit helps. I think that looks good. So now I'd need 22.5. Kiosk, please. There we go. Okay. I think it's like right about there. Except I'm offset, obviously. Instead of saying it said Rockstar, please fix. Nice. It would be nice if they did fix it after all. It's still funny. Right there is another one. I have to give it a little bit of space, so I can only do like that much. I don't know, Evil. He might enjoy that, is the problem. Yeah, exactly. Don't want to encourage him after all. I hate this game of try and get it precise. Because I'm literally doing the smallest inputs I can. And I don't like using fine because then you just have to do it on the full scale instead of every 100th or every 1. No, every 1,000th at that point. Okay, never mind. Let's just tweak that back to how it was. Because I messed that up. Meant to do this one. Oh yeah, don't mind the bit of road sticking out over there. That's just there. That looks almost right. There we go. Where is that line? This really does become a mess of transitions. So that one, I actually could have given that one more space. Oh well. Thing like that, I guess. Yeah, geese, and that doesn't sound worth it. Imagine putting up with the creator. Oh wait. Kiosk, the smoother I can make the transitions between the props, the better. Because as it stands at the moment, it's actually quite bumpy trying to drive through it. And that unsettles the car, which is a bad time. Still can go higher up. That looks about the right spot. A bit further that way, maybe? I might have actually done this previous one too much now. Can I just pull that back a little bit more? Not really. Oh well. Smaller bump. You can definitely see though that it's smaller. At least we can see the checkpoint hitboxes now. Yeah, I haven't looked at that. Ah, yeah. Think of that. Neat. And that means if I was to go all the way over here, because open space. Of course, you can't see it when you have a checkpoint selected. No, that would be far too convenient. No, that's still... Is that just... that? More or less. Holy shit, you want to make sure that your checkpoint isn't missable? Just make it an extra large circular checkpoint. Wow. That is a big checkpoint. Well, Evil, you also have to remember, things like windmills you can only get over at, this part of the map. I know you're saying you make it look that... make them look like... make them look pleasant, but I'm just saying, like... yeah. Extra larges for planes. There are specific checkpoints for plane races, because those are a thing, Kiosk. Windmills are not placeable in the vanilla creator. If you want to be able to do that, you have to get access to the dev creator, which is against terms of service, technically. See how smooth it is. Extra large is when you race the tracks. Yeah, I know, Evil. Yeah, but I mean, like, there's a specific airbase checkpoint for planes so that they can be placed in the air, because you can't place these checkpoints in the air. At least not really. There are ways to make it happen, but... car is not the best choice for this. That's definitely smoother. It's still a bit bumpy, but I can't really do much more with it, and I think I want to leave the steeper angles as steeper. How long till we race this track? Depends. That requires it be added to the playlist, which is not a guarantee. I think I might be able to add one of these over here to some extent. Well, pick that up. And switch to a medium so it's at the right angle at least. Try and vaguely line it up. Make it look like one of your normal tracks and send it to Pi for April Fools. That would require I complete this sufficiently to race it in the next week. Which is easier said than done. Not impossible, just easier said than done is all. That might help it a little bit. I'm also leaving that edge there, but so be it. It just helps the transition be a little bit smoother. Just name it Rainbow Road and have no walls. Since I'm gonna be working on it, what I could do is this. Oh, right, I can't... Rockstar! I can't copy it unless I publish it. Oh, flat track rainbow hell style things. Gotcha. I was gonna say, we do have rainbow hell tubes. What the hell are you talking about? Well, I can just publish this real quick and then delete it once I've got it backed up again. I should be able to copy it twice after all. What do you think, Dingle? I'm still really happy with how some of the transitions came out. It takes a lot of props, clearly. But you try making that tight of a transition without making it ridiculous. I did have to make it a little bit steeper than I wanted to initially. Just because of the way I did it. Look! More smooth transitions! Oh, that is much smoother. That is so much smoother. Yeet! It's published. Published. Copy. Copy. Published. Delete. Yeah, it's not a fun process, is it, Dingle? Just save that for later. Rename it so I know what it's for. Alright, back to working on the track properly. I think this area is actually good enough to prop up. I think what I'll probably want is something like this. I don't need a 30. Doesn't need to be that big. The editor limitations. Yeah, that's generally how it goes. Also, set this back to local. Am I going to need 2 of these? Simply to get it to look better by not... No. It reaches. Yeah, would not recommend doing any creative work in this game. Not worth it. Start that off to the edge so it doesn't do dumb things. You know, I should probably... Yeah, let me do that one first. 16 will suffice for this as well. Excellent. If it's the same account, it should be decent. There's stuff that I made years ago in the creator and it's still saved. 256. 356, rather. There. I'm turning that around because you know how there's this extra line like right near the top? It looks better when it's not there. Yeah, it's really not a good system. You just get used to it after enough time and can tolerate it, basically. Anything to plug your track. Wow. You would. As long as I make sure that it's going to be clipped into that wall, it's fine. The Rockstar creator is perfect for a masochist. Hey, I don't agree with that. Do not like that comment. You agree with that comment? You would. Something like that. Rotate this around. Wait, no. No, I played myself. Back around. Oops. Don't want it overextending too far, and having all this extra crap sticking out the side isn't the best look. That's alright. Workable. That's rotation. Very simple to fix this. It's not very prop efficient, but that's fine. There's only so much propping I can do on a track like this. Oh, hey, you know what? Instead of doing this side, let's do this side instead. I'm already angled for this side. Well, you see, Callie, though, you say add apex props for me to hit. Here's the thing, I always miss the apex in Assetto. So that's not really a thing that will do anything. I'm instead gonna flip it like this. Because it gets the same effect, but now without having to change the angle, that stupid line is not visible from the other side. That's not that much, Geeson, is it? Static physical objects. Can you not give them hitboxes? Please? Yeah, I don't want to look at my times either. I've done it before. It's a lot. Don't need to look again. Now, there's one problem I might have, and yeah, sure enough. That's sticking out down there. Around here, though, it's fine. There's that little bit, but whatever. Yeah, that's fair enough, Geeson. I mean, they do, Dingle, just don't give them collision. Alright, now we do that on the other side. I select that prop specifically because this prop here is now at the same rotation as that one is. Whereas before, it was at the rotation of this prop, and you can see it's not quite the same rotation, right? So by selecting and then deselecting that prop, I can pick it up, put it back down, but get the rotation of that prop so that I have that to work with without having to try and figure out what the angle is and realign it and, you know, all that nonsense. No, I am just selecting the wrong directions. That wouldn't happen to cover it over complete. No. That's okay. Then I can take this position, rotate it, do the same trick as before so I don't have to rotate it around, and sink it. This isn't this isn't really necessary. Again, it's just to hide the extra bits of the banking. Only 2 hours separate the time between you and I in races. Huh. I thought you weren't gonna look. Liar. Where am I even trying to put this? Jesus Christ. Okay, next question. Can I align it with that line and still get it to cover? Close enough. That's fine. Oh, you can compare stats on the site? Nice. Now I guess the question is, how do I fill this in? Not with you. I guess just out of curiosity, how does this do? Yeah, I don't need a landing zone. That is too small, that is too big. Nothing else in here that really works. There's no jumps that would have good hitboxes. 1.4 million from good sport bonuses. Those pad traps yeet off through the middle if someone undershoots. Now that would be amusing. I don't know. I mean, like, I could just... do something like this, right? These have horrible hitboxes, though, and this would be there simply just to be like a point of reference, I guess. Something like that. Actually, what I can do here... get it down there. Grab you, ungrab you, over 2. Right there. Wait, what? Okay, grab you and just do that, because apparently you're being stupid. Where's the line? Not on this side. Good. Angle's not quite right. Something like that. I can't bring it up completely. That is over there. I'd have to leave it down there, basically, which is just fine. I've published races 760 times. That's a lot of track updates, because I haven't published anywhere near that number of races. I wonder, if I gave this, like, half a degree of angle. Full degree? About 0.75. Yay, more fiddliness. There we go. At least a little closer. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's good enough. Actually, I wonder, since that... Yeah, that's a 180 bend. I wonder if I can just do this. Where is it? Probably would have been faster going the other way. Actually, no, that's right. I wouldn't be able to, would I? Stupid body. Yeah, because that's wide and also upturned. I don't think there's any proper U-turns from this. Yeah, even that. Again, still upturned. Well, actually, I can still do it, as long as it matches. Because it gets flipped. It vaguely matches. Yeah. Close enough. Can you please? 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 Thank you. Time to redo it all. Nope. I don't think I touched the creator until like 2015. There you go. Does it reach? No. Of course it doesn't reach. Why would it? You have nearly double the amount of time driving, but I've traveled a further distance. Couldn't tell you. Maybe it was all because of the previous update where the car was busted and you could go like 200 plus miles an hour. Yeah, I don't believe that. Interesting. You're in the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way! Camera movement. You're more likely to see it on this side, so let me just not move it forward, but rather over. Yeah, you're not even going to see it on that side, so that's fine. Although, trying to move that in is going to make the outside visible. So if I wanted to cover it over completely, I'd have to double up on the propping, which I don't want to do because the prop count's already getting away from me. Although if we had 300 props to use, this wouldn't be a problem, cockstar. Fucking dicks. Maybe that's the same sort of issue where one is 0 indexed versus the other is 1 indexed. Kelly? Like in this instance, you can see up here it says 0 out of 126, but down here it clearly says I have 127 props, because 0. Found all, but not done them all. That could also be it, I guess. Anyway, I wasn't done over here yet. Only this turn wasn't massive. Even is the difference between these two. Not much. I could just create a 90-degree turn. Damn it, it's still offset. I hate dealing with curved props that aren't, like, circular. Oops. Looking at all these red props throws my color perception off. Don't like it. Need to get out of red prop land. Oh yeah, Callie, we need to remember tonight at some point to mention the fact that Australia is next weekend. Because it's at 1 a.m. Eastern and we start racing at 11 p.m. Eastern. So that's not gonna work out too well for GTA racing. Which sucks, because of course it's on April Fools. I mean, I don't think you can realistically save time by wall riding this single, but let's see. How different does it feel with that there, especially? Yeah, hopefully, Callie. Just bump it back by like 2 hours. We'd be fine. Certainly a thing from out here. I can go back to test the wall ride again. Just mostly wanted to see how it felt first time through. Bump. Love the brake boost. I'm not removing that. Probably not going to help you much anyway. I don't even remember my own track. Whoops. Let's try that again, shall we? Whoops. Yeah, I don't think you're wall riding this. And saving time. Do I want to do a thing here? Like one of these things? Not the arch like that. Just do this. Angle's actually like spot on, surprisingly. Sure, why not? This is actually just about sitting on the ground. Not quite, but just about. I don't think there's any props that would really work super well here. Again, not having like a small 90-degree turn. This is way too big in the wrong radius. Also high max. Yeah, see, none of these work. And then the wide is, well, wide. I could just do one of these again. Sneak it in under there. Of course, I'm gonna flip it. Oh. Yeah, this is one of the props with the bad bottom, isn't it? Classic. Um... Hmm. Do I want to give a runoff area? I could. Actually, where's that shitty low traction platform? That's under here somewhere, isn't it? And faster going to the left. Yeah, the landing zone. That's way too big. Oh, that's low traction. Which is what I want. I could... What colors do these have? Huh. I can just use whatever. How big does this get? Pretty big. Too big, honestly. Have to have it at least that low, which is not ideal. Hmm. No, I'm not liking this. You really think that'll make a difference, Max? Me complaining about it as well? This is basically just the same thing. The same issue. Yeah. I could just not have runoff. So I'm gonna fix this. Put a fruit stand on it. On what? On this Cali, or... Actually, better idea. That's just a better idea, yeah. Beautiful. LGS wouldn't give you force feedback even on 902. Which is why 904 was released to fix it, but 904 is fucked. Really, they just want you using G-Hub. That's it. It's as simple as that. Also, I have an idea for an anti-RB device. Very simple. That's about the middle. What sort of angle is best for this? Reinstalling did fix your centering issue. Neat. Okay, this is a time where I'll use the world movement because it's at an angle. Still not quite right. Go with 30 degrees then, and also more this way. That's like spot on. Okay. Good. It's not really an anti-wall ride feature, but it might help. Gliders are still awful. Nice. Also, it's been about an hour. I can't easily put in the command in chat just to verify. Yes, I want to timeout or ban max. That's definitely the button I pressed. Thank you, iPad. There we go. Yeah, I can put a custom message. Geez, and I'll just do that later. Yeah, 26 hours left. So it's time for me to chill, because I should do this more often than not. This is a 27-hour stream. It would help if I unmute myself. I'm not just doing this to celebrate being an affiliate for 3 years. I also got a bill back in the beginning of February that emptied my bank account, and I'm still trying to recover from that. I'm fairly good for next month, but that's still not it, and also only next month. It could be a pun, yes, Geeson. So yeah, I have a bunch of incentives here. I'm sure you guys have seen it if you've tuned in at any time in the last month. I still need a fucking cough. I hate this. But yeah, the total is in the bottom left, which might be hard to see, but we're roughly just under $200 off of the $750 mark, and we're currently sitting at 26 subs. So we're 24 subs off of the next goal, though do note, as it says, for the 50 sub goal, I need the $750 sub goal to be met because I need to buy stuff to make the PS3 capture work because of Sony's bullshit in regards to HDCP on it. And while it's not particularly expensive, I don't have it, and I need to worry about paying bills. Also, if we hit that $750 mark, the Spyro the Dragon 120% playthrough will be done on the original version. And if we hit the $2,000 mark, I'll even play it on PS2 instead of PS3, so it's more accurate than whatever emulation or whatever PS3 does. But yeah, I need the, for the 50 sub goal, I own Fuel on PS3, so I need to be able to play the PS3 and stream it. Which I can't do. The 24 subs needed at the moment, that would provide $60 to the total, which would put us, what, like $135 or so dollars from the $750 mark? So hitting them wouldn't be too bad, just obviously we need somebody or somebodies to contribute, but there's still 26 hours left in the stream, and also the incentives technically don't run out until the end of the month, but let's just ignore that fact. There's still 26 hours left in the stream, as I've only been live for about an hour. And I mean, Do people not want to see, like, real life stuff from me? $3,000 and I'll do a driving vlog that doesn't feature my face. $5,000 and the driving vlog might feature my face. And also, you know, face cam for the stream, that's also a thing. But who cares about that? Also, just to point out, I'm sure Evil will love this. Note, the $1,500 mark is the Crystal Uber Rando Catch-em-all, right? So basically what I did just recently, but everything is randomized. Yeah, I know, Max. That's the unfortunate part, is we got no Saudi princes or such. But anyway, I'm still going to explain this, just in case somebody wants to help out, or somebody's... Again, it doesn't have to be one person. You know, 20 people giving $5, that's $100 right there. 20 people is a lot, sure, but every little bit helps. So, yeah, just to point it out, if we hit the $2,500 mark, I'll upgrade that Crystal Uber Rando Catch-em-all to also be a full item rando, and one of the more difficult presets. So it would become a Pokemon Crystal full item Uber Rando Catch-em-all. Yeah, not only is it a mouthful, but it's a time and a half. Speaking of which, I'm going to be doing a full item rando sometime tomorrow. Might want to watch that, because it's a time. I should have just done a key item rando, but I said full item rando, so I'm doing a full item rando. Anyway, if you want to look at this image more, exclamation point goals, yeah, I know, Max, but Evil would understand it at the very least, not that he can help out at the moment, any more than just subscribing. Yeah, if you want to look at this more, it's under exclamation point goals. And, of course, if you want to help out, there's a link beneath the stream. Exclamation point tip or tips, or I think even exclamation point donation works, although I don't call them donations because I'm not a charitable service. So, yeah, there's that. Anyway, that's that. Let's get back to the game, shall we? I hate this. I really hate this. I'm not even sure how I want to prop this. Like, as it sits, it's not bad. It's not ideal with just no railings anywhere, no guardrails anywhere. I need to fix the coloring on the props at the very least, but that requires coming up with a color scheme, which I haven't yet. I'm gonna keep doing that just because I can. Didn't quite make it. I'm thinking I'll just leave that edge uncovered regardless. Because if you're driving a car like this and you can't quite make it, well, you should have slowed down. Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Geeson. So, whatever I just said a few minutes ago knocked $50 off of that. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it. Holy shit. Thank you very much, Geeson. What was I saying? I got distracted and I don't know how to handle it. Yeah, you can still have the car kick out, but it's a lot better than it was. Took an age? It can. Where am I? Am I in a prop? I am in a prop. Rockstar. Oh, thank you very much, Kelly. We're $100 closer now. Because of those two tips. So we're at... It's not 6:05, is it? The bot just slow to update on the... Was it just slow to update? Yeah, it was just slow to update. Okay, 6:55. So yeah, another $95, not even quite that much. And we hit the goal because thank you, both of you. You guys are nuts. See, honestly, I was expecting that if anybody was going to do it, they'd do it while I'm sleeping. Just because, like, wouldn't that kind of be amusing? I'm not even here, and a bunch of alerts go off, and then I wake up, and it's just like, what the fuck? Oh, god damn it. Anybody else gonna send in money? We're now $45 off of the, guys. So much. Um, we're now $45 off of the next goal. There's also the sub goal, but, you know, that also is like 50% efficient on, adding to the total because sub revenue split is $50, so that's fine, but guys are you guys are nuts. Also too kind. Why? What? Why? Ping? Max? Are you sending out more things? You sure are. Now timing all of your polls on my streams. Gee, thanks. I don't know, will you get mad if I select both wall of text and section contents? Because I don't know which I really want, which I prefer, but it's one of the two. Do whatever. Okay. Well, I didn't do anything, so that works too. Oh god, where was I? You guys are nuts. I think I'm good through April now. Thank you so much, guys. We're only a little over an hour in, too. Um, just for reference, what's the $1,000 goal? Oh, GTA 4 playthrough. Oh, we're not gonna hit that anytime soon, so that doesn't matter anyway. Hmm. It'd be nice if there was one of these tight U-turn props, but in this style, the tall stunt props. Hmm. I still would like to put runoff here, but I want it to be slippery. Let me look up real quick if there are any, well, what the high traction props are, so I know which ones are likely to be low traction. Because pretty much, if they're not high traction, they're low traction, right? Somewhere. Yeah. Let's go bowling. We're not. Oh look, he finally used the pink. Yeah, he remembered. I already mentioned that though. Okay, so Let's just get that up a little bit. So track straight medium. Wait, no, that's straight. Those are straights. I don't care about short straights. Track bend. (45°, 90° tight, of course. 135 and 180. 180 hairpin, not 180. All have low traction on the edges, but full traction in the centers when upside down. Or I think this is for upside down, right? Yes, it is upside down. It applies up to both sides. Full traction on both sides. On centers and edges, rather. So this is low traction, but again, this is like what I would want to use out here. Because I can... You know, like I can have it offset like this, or such. I don't know. I could have it offset like this, flipped upside down, and be low traction, right? But this is only low traction on the edges, and I want something low traction. So... I don't know. Do I really care about the fact that it's... I got runoff? I should. I should care. Let me put a thing under this. Turn will fit, right? Yes and no. Hate how you're just going back and forth on that. I don't have a schedule per se, but I have a vague idea of what I'm gonna do. So, like, tonight is GTA until I go to sleep, most likely, because since when do we do Among Us? Much to Dingle's chagrin. Depending on when I wake up, which is mostly depending on when I go to sleep, I'll probably... Well, if it's before lunch... I might do some more Brilliant Diamond stuff. But after lunch, I'm thinking FTL in the afternoon. But I also do want to get the Crystal Full Item Rando done, probably in the evening. So, beyond that, though, I don't have a schedule per se, no. There. It's supported. I should probably also, just to be safe, put something over here to block off that gap. because people can, in theory, fall down there and probably get stuck. What would be nice is if I could use like one of these props or something and just create a nice little grandstand situation out of it, but I don't think there's the space for that. Feel like if they fall down there, they deserve it. Geek. I don't know what. I really don't know. Alright, stop it. Yeah, see, it wouldn't work. I just don't know. Clearly. I thought we already established that. Well, if Tex is getting more votes than you imagined? Really? It's okay, I wasn't looking at that post anymore, Discord. Oh god, you've added even more to it. I don't know. I'm clicking both of those because... yeah. I mean... one-time setup or install as needed. For the shit that's actually important, one-time setup. For the mods, for like the cars and stuff and the tracks, install as needed. So, yes. Getting distracted, blame Max. What's it? I'm still gonna add a prop here. What to add, though? Use one of these. Added clarification. Good. Yeah, at least to there. And to up there, I guess. Can I back that down to there? And then... offsetting to there, okay? Yes. Although now I have to actually properly align it. It never works perfectly in this game. There. Blocked off. What's this, geek? Here, let me show you. The work in progress. And would probably be better off with 300 props, but, you know, Cockstar. Kiosk, please. Oh yeah, I don't have the controller up, do I? Whatever. I'm just in the creator. It doesn't really matter. I'm not driving most of the time after all. You didn't wait for me to start the test? Right. Well, honestly, with your latency, sometimes I believe it. Whoops. Okay, don't go over that part of it. I do want to smooth that out a bit if I can. There's not much I can do. It's a track with a ridiculous banked corner. That is far more ridiculous than is ideal, honestly. But, here we are. That's only 2 props. How bad is that transition? It's not ideal. Actually, I should make this medium just to ensure I have enough prop to use. Okay, that's not right, clearly. Yeah, I'm just working on this before racing starts. That's basically it. Oh, not Z-axis. Damn it. Close enough. Don't have it that far up. An uphill turn. Funny thing, Geek, I actually have an uphill turn that might be able to give you some idea. Maybe not. But maybe. This is rotation. So you like pain. So, I don't know that this is exactly what you want, but basically what I did here, and you can technically start this sooner, but I just basically took this turn prop, right? Like from above, it just is, it's multicolor, but it's one prop. What prop is this? Track bend large, right? Thank you, you're not helpful. Track bend large. And I just took it, and I placed it in basically the same spot every single time, and just angled it up by 1 degree every time, and I sunk it down as well so that it would basically create this nice, smooth curve. You can, in theory, do this with any type of turn, but obviously you gotta play with it to get it to blend smoothly in the right way. But literally, it's like, if I wanted to make another one of these, I would literally just... Yeah, green is good. Try and roughly place it in the same position. Of course, I've done all this propping otherwise, so... Just try and basically put it in the same place, and then rotate it... I don't know, where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 degrees. Not that way. 11 degrees. And then I take it and I sink it down, but I leave a little bit of a strip, right? And then I can fix alignment where necessary, because alignment's an issue. And oh look, now it's an 11-degree slope. It does cost a lot of a lot of cocks. I didn't quite say that, but close enough. It does cost a lot of props to do a smooth transition. Usually you want to not go above 2 degrees between props, because any more than that and it starts getting not smooth. Case in point, this turn, I added more to it and it's still like 2.5 degrees at best between the props. It's not ideal. Yeah, I've done the smooth transitions in a number of spots. This one started out at 1 degrees, and then towards this end, you can see it increased up to 2 degrees per prop. But, yeah. If the editor was better, this wouldn't be as difficult as it is. But it's not. But it's not. Really glad for my Stream Deck, because it allows me to mute really quickly. See if I can do it with short. I should be able to do it with short. No, I'll want medium. I'll definitely want medium. Yeah, I'm not sure there's much more I can do here to make this smoother. Nice, Dingle. Pizza does sound good. I've got to be careful with this. Every extra little bit I add means that you can't hit it as early. I really should do something more proper here. But I don't have any props that fit it well because I just did the turn before actually doing anything else. Not the best. That is a medium, yes. Give me a different color. Yeah, I mean, you can use mouse for some things, right? Like... That actually allows individual value changes. Neat. But yeah, you don't have the full-on gyro that you can just drag it around. And yeah, splines when? When spline? Please spline. If spline-based track creation is in GTA 6... I need a steeper angle, I think. Nope. Don't place it by accident. Maybe not that steep, but also I'm running out of space for it to be. Imagine buying a Cockstar game again. I mean, there's also that, I guess. To be fair, the single-player stories are really good. I only bought it twice myself. If I have the money and it's looking good, I'll probably buy GTA 6 early on, just like I did with GTA 5. That looks good right there. Are there any non-walled U-turn signs? Yeah, like these, but without the walls. No. I want that. But like this. Oh well. Guess what I could do is something like this. GTA 5 and a PS3 for Christmas? Nice. I wasn't planning on buying GTA 5, but I ended up seeing a stream. Not you. Like, I don't know, a day or two before it launched, and so then I ended up buying it on release day. I haven't played that version of the game too much, but I did 100% story mode with it. Yeah, let's make sure I'm on the same angle. Now I can just do this. I don't know what the right spacing would be for this. Only problem. Yeah, I mean, that's a very good point, Dingle. I just do every two, basically. Kind of after hours when he was hosting Car Meet in the hangar at the airport. Oh boy, which time? Was that one of the New Year's hangouts when he was, well, Tres Comas? I remember that time. Even if he'd rather not. He being EJ. Oh, same, Dingle. I bought it like mid-ish 2015. I didn't start watching him until late 2016. The first New Year's you were in? Gotcha. Damn it, Dingle, why'd you have to mention pizza? Now I really do want pizza. I already ate tonight. Gonna get yourself a third slice? Imagine not starting out with 3 slices. There. You know what I can do as well? Oh, that was the wrong thing to do. Is there anything here I wanna... Oh right, this is at an angle, isn't it? Heh. Okay, so that just barely clips in over there, so that isn't clipping in too much. New Year's 2019. Gotcha. Lucky you, Dingle. Granted, I don't exactly go out of my way to reduce my weight, so there's also that. What's it like to be underweight? I know, right? Although that being said, I did a weird thing in college where my first semester, instead of being part of the freshman 15, I was instead part of the freshman -10 somehow? But yeah, no, my weight hasn't been that low since. It wasn't because my diet was not shit, because it was definitely shit. There's some advertising. I should definitely do something more for this, but I just don't know how to do it. Body, please. Cough, cough. Jesus Christ, Max. You want to be more than skin and bones? What's it like to be less than 200 pounds? I don't remember. Let's see how the smoothing works out in the banking. Single, I don't think I've weighed that little since, like, my early-ish teens. And I wasn't overweight growing up either. I was at the upper end of what was acceptable, but I wasn't overweight. Whee! I guess what I could, like, try to do is kind of provide, like, an outline. So, like, you know, have a line coming in here so that you have a reference to where you should be aiming. But that would require a lot of props, and I'm already, like, down to my last 50 or so. Not ideal, but I guess it's fine. I don't really foresee myself propping this out 100% properly, after all. Let's try that. Let's see how well this works. Not you. Not you. You. You would like a skeleton, or you would be like a skeleton? I get what you're saying, geek. Oh, you're already rotated. There we go. Although... I think I might want it more like that. Can I have a reference of some point? I don't have a prop that's like the right spacing for it, because I noticed before, this is realistically too much, but that's too little. There's not much that's in between that will work. Jeez, geek. I mean, everybody's different, obviously, but that's definitely a bit up there. These would be too small, right? I know why it's not rotating. It's this one. Of course, Z is not Z, it's X. Nope, that's too big. And that's small. Well, it's small in terms of length. Oh. Yeah, small is still too big. Just looking at that, that overextends way too much. And then this is... yeah, not big enough. Gate circle is still too big, I can just see that. And there's no other shapes. The pylons could work, but again, they're not small enough. Or they're not big enough, rather. I guess there's the tire, maybe? Those are way too big of a radius. Oh, maybe the loop would work on its side just as a temporary measure. Here's the tire. It's down here somewhere. Yeah, that's too wide. That fits the entire width of it. Alright, let's see. I don't really need to do this, but I'm doing this anyway. Actually, the tire might just work as a reference. That's like the perfect radius for it. It's about as good as I'm gonna get, anyway, at least. I don't know why I went up on that, but I did. I didn't snap it, I didn't need to do all that, but I did. Definitely do local on this. There are multiple props here that are causing it to not sync properly, but that's fine. There are a couple of props that just don't allow it to be perfect. That's fine. Remember, rotation before position if you want it to maintain the rotation. If you just lock position, it nulls out the rotation on you. So you don't want that in a situation like this. Pretty sure I did, Max. Pretty sure I did. I was skiing the one time, and I decided to do one of those, you know, like, throw yourself sideways and just use both skis as brakes, right? But I was going probably like 30 plus miles an hour down the hill, and I did that in a really short amount of time, and I'm pretty sure I compressed the fuck out of my back doing it. Because my back did not feel great after that, and it has never been the same. Whoops! That was a mistake. Good thing I don't have to put up with that for the rest of my... Wait, you mean I do? Well, fuck. I don't want it popped out too far, so I want to do it like that. Dingle, can you fucking not? Oh yeah, I can believe it, Max. I can believe it. As somebody who maybe not went that overboard, but as a Boy Scout, you know, backpacking, hiking, stuff like that, with potentially heavier loads on your back. Yeah, I'm no stranger to that. Okay, that one I could at least fix a little bit. good enough. It honestly doesn't have to be perfect, because at speed you're not going to notice it not being sunk in perfectly. You know ahead of time that it's not sunk in perfectly, that's a different story. That's fine. Yeah, I can fit 2 more in here, more or less. Rotation, then position. Especially if I do that with it. Came in a little shallow on this, but that's fine. It does not need to be perfect in that regard. Sounds heavy, Max. Nice when I actually make the turn. See the top of Chiliad from here. Yeah, that was a bit too fast. Yeah, I think that's much better, because it gives you a point of reference for where the turn is. So that you know that, like, okay, don't go further in than this, otherwise you're going to have problems. Also, I'm not a fan of this ledge. Honestly, I might undo this. Maybe. Maybe not. You can also see the other prop that I used underneath of there. Whatever. I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out thus far. Like, this turn, it could be better. But it could also be a lot worse, you know? Let's try it in a proper car, shall we? Also, what happened to solo sessions, Rockstar? Why are they no longer a thing? That button used to be there, now... No? No solo session. Oh, it's raining now? I mean, that might be okay. Maybe. And yes, I can load this track even though it's not published, simply because I've tested it and verified that it works. Really makes you want to make a race now. Geeson, don't subject yourself to this nonsense. Don't do it. You know better. That's a track map. Yeah, you really don't get a sense of the corner that's awaiting you right there, do you? I'm actually curious, how does sports work on it? You like suffering? I mean, to each their own, I guess. Here, I'll give you a controller for this. Login. I'd rather not use the Schlagen. What do I want to use here? I wouldn't have top 3 enabled. Schlagen might actually... I don't really want to use the Schlagen through the banking, though. Neo would definitely not be enabled. Okay, how about this? Yeah, they are, but Solo also acted slightly differently because it didn't ever give you the option to invite anybody and removed all those options for inviting people. Which was nice because it just removed that extra step. EJ went live. Noted. It is top of the hour, so... Yeah, sure enough, there's notification. I'm sure Discord notification will follow shortly. Sports. Sports A. Elegy RHH, sure. I'm gonna be taking a short break once I'm done with this lap. To, go get some snacks and stuff. Also, we are 2 hours in. Because it's basically top of the hour now. This thing will still oversteer even though it's all-wheel drive. Can you flat out this turn? If you turn in on time, yes. Definitely not a supercar. What are apexes? By the way, I missed that one because I looked at chat. So much opportunity for curb boosting. So much understeer as well. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Is it just me or were there checkpoints missing around that final bit? I don't know, do you want to, Max? Oh boy, the understeer. A speed boost off of the transition. Nice. So much understeer. Okay, so checkpoint there, and then there's nothing to the line? I mean, I guess that's fine. I should go back and look and see, though, if that was purposeful or not. Because I feel like there was another checkpoint, but maybe I'm wrong. Yay, free money that I don't really need. Hey, I want to race tonight! Woo! That may or may not happen again. Oh, you're doing something like that. Oh, maybe I'll look at it on the break. I have to tab out of the game though, which is Alright, back to the creator for the time being. I think that was the bounty on my head probably that just got I was just notified of. Yeah. I am going to why is game audio disabled? There we go. I'm going to take a short break. I feel like I may or may not have seen that image of you before, Max. I can't remember. But yeah. I'm gonna take a short break. Go downstairs, get some refreshments and stuff like I normally do. And when I come back, we're gonna start with GTA Racing. I'm going to leave this up here just as a reminder. This is a 27-hour stream. I'll be around for most of it. But I am taking a break for sleep and to eat and stuff. But, yeah, this is also to help rebuild my bank account because it was basically emptied back in February. And it's still pretty fucking empty. You guys have been very generous tonight thus far, so it helps. But I don't think I'm making it through the end of May at this point, which is more than I could say at the beginning of the stream. But yeah, anyway, BRB. I'm not going to run any ads or anything. So, just BRB.